Milwaukee. They've got Kevin Porter. Turner is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Prince in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Now here's Kuzma. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Giannis.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Johnson outside. For the 3. Traps in the tray.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Gordon, the pass to Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Turner. Porter looking it over. Turner with the screen for Porter. For Murray. Not enough on that one as it misses. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Jokic. Another shot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Porter kicks to Antetokounmpo. They get it back. The Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Murray finds Jokic. Murray sets a screen for Jokic. Krills the 3-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Porter against Murray. Porter passes to Prince. The Bucks working the ball around. Kuzma kicks to Prince. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Peyton Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Christian Brown. The Bucks also changing it up. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter. Jokic passes to Watson. Jokic kicks to Watson. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Milwaukee in the lead. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thanks very much. Briefly spoke with David Adelman. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete. athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Murray with the bounce pass. Watson kicks to Jokic. Hardaway for three. The Nuggets with another miss. Bucks leading by 3. Trent outside. Pass to Turner. Prince wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
The Nuggets with another miss. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Anthony, the pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Out to Anthony. The three. And they recover. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Trent. Second chance shot. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Hardaway passes to Watson. Now Murray. Hardaway for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Antetokounmpo out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Anthony in a point guard. Now here's Trent. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Gordon. The kick out to Brown. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Gordon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. for the Nuggets. Struthers checked in, and Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter comes in for Anthony. Murray against Porter. Fires from the wing. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Now Murray hasn't made one yet. Here's Valanciunas. And again, it's Denver. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Porter with it. Right side, Portis. Back to Kuzma. Free throw line jump shot, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And a high percentage shooter like Kuzma has tons of options on the floor. That includes the mid-range.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets fans team.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ignaji in for Gordon. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Gary Harris comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
Out to the right wing. Here's Najee. Here's Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Outside Anthony. Harris up top. Over in the corner. Antetokounmpo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Porter dishes to Antetokounmpo. Out to Harris, beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Murray against Porter. Murray, no good. And here's Giannis. Giannis slashing. And so that's the end of the first half. Bucks ahead, leading by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Doc, what do you think you'll see from them in the second half?
Well, they're moving the ball. They're just playing to the hot hand, and we got to expect that. So let's not let anyone get hot. That would be nice.
Always the coach's mantra. Thanks, Doc. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Giannis kicks to Porter. Here's Kuzma. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Turner with a screen on Murray. Porter. And it's Denver with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Porter, following the score by Jamal Murray. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul.
And this system thrives on Murray's aggression. When he attacks, you can just feel the energy. And when he lays back, the offense becomes stagnant.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And so Murray nails both of them. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Bucks leading by 3. Prince the pass to Giannis. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Murray, good.
And you can't fall asleep against Murray, especially when he's got great interior positioning. The D has got to be better.
Now here's Porter. No scoring in this one. Kuzma with the screen for Giannis. Over in the corner, Turner. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And
really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted.
Giannis showing creativity.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Denver with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Denver calls timeout. Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Christian Brown. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. Here's Jokic. He's got 8. Lets a floater go. Yep, that one goes. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
And the teardrop coming from a 7-footer. No one is stopping the Joker there.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Get loud, fans.
1:33 left to play here in the third. Outside, Antetokounmpo, stolen by Gordon. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 6. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Anthony against Murray. It's Anthony with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Watson, who's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And it's Bruce Brown in for Murray. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony. He has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Anthony kicks to Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. Kuzma with this screen on Gordon. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count it from 12. He's got 12.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Anthony against Brown. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Misses off the left iron. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bucks lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Turner. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Murray, no good. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Porter passes to Portis. Turner inside. Watson's there. And here's Trent outside. Strawther grabs the miss. Pass to Watson. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Porter. Trent outside. Portis sets the pick for Trent. For three, Harris. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Denver in the lead. Pass to Brown. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now Valanciunas down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And now it's a three-point Nugget lead. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Porter against Murray. Porter kicks to Portis. For Valanciunas. And the Bucks miss again. Denver leading by 3. Pass to Murray. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And he makes good on the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Harris. And it's Prince in for Trent. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Porter finds Turner. And here's Giannis from outside. And the Bucks miss again. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Basket, good.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Porter. Turner with a screen on Murray. Porter passes to Turner. And stolen by Murray. They push it up 4 on 3. Lob pass to Gordon. A nice shot by Brown.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Bucks trail by 9. Here is Porter. Giannis outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 8.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Outside Gordon. Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Porter. And here is Turner. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Giannis Antetokounmpo taking 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 7. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Murray. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
Antetokounmpo against Gordon, and the basket is good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Murray, no good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They trail by 7. And Turner kicks to Prince. Here's Kuzma. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Murray, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Timeout called, the Bucks. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Antetokounmpo against Gordon. Here's Kuzma. They get the rebound. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
13 foul. At the line for your Nuggets, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his 4th personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting from Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line. Timeout called, Nuggets. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for Denver, Jamal Murray taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. Outside Porter. So the Nuggets win it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jamal. A gritty game tonight. What did it take to get the win?
We did a good job just all the way through. Even though we had a bad start defensively, we were able to pick it up and guys were able to score. You know what I mean? Once we got defense in the game, we were able to get out and run. Everybody got some shots.
Well, you were a good unit when it mattered, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jamal Murray.